Hello, I'm Rita. Welcome to Reconnected. Let me share my story with you because I know how you feel. I've been in your shoes for years. I read all the self help books I could get my hands on. I tried as many therapies as I could. I listened to all the experts, podcasts, online courses, trying to solve my own problems. Nothing helped me for a long run. I only got temporary results, which I know why now. Because I didn't always know what I'm about to share with you. Because I didn't just wake up one day saying, now I want to reconnect my body, my mind, and nutrition into one holistic system. Heck, I didn't even know what the word holistic meant. It was a long and hard process to get here, but let's not go too far out. Let's start at the beginning. Have you heard the expression under the frog's butt? In Hungary, it means feeling really low. So stuck and down that you feel like you are starting from underneath the frog's behind. It's a funny expression, I know, but honestly, it is the perfect way to describe how I felt 15 years ago. Because for years I was trying to figure out this whole wellness, well being, living well stuff. Not because I was a health nut, but because I needed to solve my own problems. I had panic attacks, anxiety spells, heart palpitations for years after witnessing someone dropping dead right next to me in my gym. That was so traumatic that it took me everything what I had to get rid of it. That trauma led to all kinds of health issues in me. So I went from doctors to doctors hoping that someone else will finally help me fix it. Nobody could. So eventually I was declared healthy by these health professionals, and I was told that I have to live with these very unpleasant symptoms for the rest of my life. I was 30. I was healthy. And I refused that. I wasn't willing to accept that. So I went for a quest to heal myself. And while I was doing that and wanted to figure out all of this, I got married and we wanted to start for a family. After 5 years of trying, we were told that it is not going to happen for us. So when I finally got pregnant naturally and our son was born, I couldn't lose this excess baby weight on me, which just stuck on me for 3 years, no matter what I tried. Then came March 2020, and with that, my son's worst eczema attack ever. While the world was shut, while no doctors were available, I had no choice but to figure out the solution again myself. And lastly, for years, I was trying to make it on my own. I became a holistic kinesiology therapist to solve my own problems, and I dreamed to start my own therapy business, which I did many times, and I failed every time. So I would go back to my corporate work just to regret it within a week, quit my job in a few months later, then start the whole thing again. Eventually, I got fed up. I hit my breaking point. But one day it just clicked. I finally got it. I had this idea of what if I combine my extensive training as a holistic kinesiology therapist with years of working with clients on all sorts of problems, plus my own personal healing journey. What would that be? What results could that bring? So I started experimenting on myself. The result was more than just surprising. It was revolutionary. No more panic attacks, and it's been for years. We conceived naturally just 2 months after applying what I'm about to teach you. I have cleared my son's eczema naturally, and his skin is still absolutely beautiful. And now I'm actually running my own business, and I have no intention to go back to my corporate work. It's been 15 years of trial and error, 15 years of experimenting, learning, and perfecting with what I now call Reconnected, the only three-in-one system that reconnects your body with your mind, with nutrition, into one holistic, gorgeous lifestyle. And in the end, it only boils down to six simple, doable steps. And that's exactly what I can show you over the next 6 weeks, step by step, one aha moment at a time, and virtually holding your hand all the way through. So, welcome to Reconnected, where it only takes 6 weeks to go from under the frog's bath to your own personal haven, where you can solve all your problems, whatever they might be, or start living your best life. So, I see you inside.